Hey guys, welcome to a new podcast episode. So today we're going to be talking about our hands, our brains, and what crafting really does for us. But I recently came about this study. I thought it was really interesting that crafting and creating things with your hands in general really elongates your mental health in terms of kind of remembering things longer, having more clarity. Keeping an active mind really helps elongate that part of the brain where you are more sharp, more clear. Found that really interesting, really fascinating. And I can tell you, and I have mentioned this on the channel many times, how therapeutic it is for me to craft after a long day, even when I'm so tired and it's hard to come into the craft room and start a project. At the end, once I push myself, that little tiredness that I am feeling for a long day, I just feel so good after I crafted or in the process of me crafting. It does take a little bit of a jump to go from a really hard, stressful day to, okay, let me get into my creativity mind. It is hard sometimes to switch, but once you get there, if you push yourself for the first 10 minutes maybe, or you push yourself enough to come to your craft studio, it improves your mood and it helps you sleep better. It is so interesting how the body works like that. Sometimes if I have a stressful day and I just call it a day, take a shower and go to bed, I wake up the next day feeling stress all over again or lingering back with the issues from the day before. But if I take the time to kind of have that break, not just so much a mental break. I'm not saying go, like watching TV is also a nice break. But for me, it's not really a mental break. Like when I'm watching the TV, I'm constantly still kind of thinking about what happened during the day. I really find it a lot more helpful to use my creativity, and it seems like everything else beyond that doesn't matter. So let me know if you feel like that as well. There is actually a lot of research that involving your hands on something creative, either if it's paper crafting, knitting, crocheting, doing any sorts of maybe needlework, whatever it is that you're using both hands and your creativity, really has so many beneficial results to the health of your brain, of your clarity for the long run. So I'm gonna link down below that blog post that I found, and in there you can find also so many amazing resources. Let me know how you feel after you craft. Do you often craft when you have a stressful day, or do you dedicate a day of the week, maybe on your day off, maybe when you are not too busy, to just fully craft all day? And if you usually don't, try doing that and see if that makes a difference on how you feel. And again, sometimes it could be a little bit difficult to jump over that tiredness to do something else. Sometimes we don't want to do anything else. That's how I feel after stressful work days. And my work is mainly mental stress. It's not so much physical. I do get to work from home a lot, which I'm very grateful for. But even working from home, it feels like you can never sometimes disconnect from work. And by the end of the workday, I am so tired that I don't even want to come to the craft room and craft. I just really want to be done with the day. And so push yourself on one of those really tiring, stressful days. Do a little craft, do a little journaling, use your hands and your creativity on a project, and see how you feel after that. And I know we all work and pay bills and struggle, and then we get up at the next day and do it again and again and again. And I really want to break that cycle. I could not do a day to day without having those creativity breaks in between. So this is why I always need to craft at least 10 minutes a day, even if I'm not doing a whole project. maybe just doing some journaling, putting some stickers on a page, coloring. It's just, I really do need those mental breaks. So try that. Try doing some crafting after a long day, seeing how that makes you feel. Push yourself a little bit through that hill of tiredness, and just do one thing, 10 minutes. You'll see how after those 10 minutes you might want to continue, but what we're looking here is for that creativity juices to get activated on your brain and just make you forget about everything else. That is the point. I recently set up different stations throughout the house, not just for me, but for everybody, to kind of try getting off the phone or taking a mental relaxation break and maybe do a little bit of coloring. So I have a little coloring station on the coffee table. I just put some pencils, some markers, a couple coloring books that are just like cozy and relaxing, and anybody who sits there. I even tell when my kids' friends come over, I say, feel free to color a page if you want to. There's nothing special, nothing that needs to be beautiful and super artistic. Just relax. And I was so happy to see my kids' friends kind of doing a little bit color. My kids are teenagers, by the way. So seeing that interaction with a coloring page on teenagers, I think is so special. It just really helps get off the phone, get off the stress of what really, what is happening in the world right now, which also does not help anybody feel any better about anything. And so just using both hands to do something, it's so beneficial. Let me know if you have any thoughts on these. Let me know how you relax at the end of a long day. Let me know if you kind of have a little to-go bag to go with you around the house. I have always a bag with my knitting, and I just gonna carry it. If I'm in the living room, I do that. If I'm in the family room, I do that. I'm always also very dispersed. Like I want to work on this project, and I want to work on that project, and then I want to do crafting, and then I want to do coloring, and that's okay. We can do it all because they're all helping us break that stressful day. Like the little pinches of creativity that you can sprinkle around your house will be like, oh my gosh, okay, well actually I forgot I had this project going on, so I'm just gonna sit here for 10 minutes and do that. And also take away that pressure of finishing projects. Like I know I create crafting projects, I try to create easy 10-minute projects, 1-hour projects, but take away that pressure of I have to finish this. I have three sweaters going on at once right now, and will they ever get finished? Maybe not. It's not seeing the end results. Maybe what is helping us on a daily basis is just getting out there, using both hands, and see all the benefit that brings to your day, but also in the long run, super beneficial. So let me just share with you a couple projects that I finished. I just finished working on the magazine that is going to be releasing this weekend, and it has been a long work in progress. This is probably the longest time that has taken me create one of the magazines. I think probably because where I am in life right now, it's just have been taking a toll on my creativity and taking a toll on my energy. I'm also dealing with some health issues, and yeah, it has been a bit of a challenge. I think I'm finally coming through the place where I can, cross that hill, cross that big bump, and then get to a more steady place. But anyway, let me share with you some of the projects that I created for the magazine, and this is the Valentine's edition. I'm gonna call it Love edition because not all projects are Valentine, but all projects are made obviously with love, and projects that will make you create things for the people that you love and document all those little moments. Just treasure each one of them. I'm always afraid of forgetting the moments. And so anyway, so this is a project that I created. This is a heart. Let me see if I can focus this. It's a heart album, but I'm calling this book Letters to Yourself because the purpose of this little book is to show love to you. We always constantly documenting for everybody in our lives, or for what happened in the life, or for Christmas, or for somebody's birthday, or a vacation. And sometimes we forget to put everything that we are feeling somewhere. And so this is the book for that, for you to write letters. I created a little pocket on each one of these pages, and I even did some envelopes to really write those letters and just keep everything in one place for you, from you, to look in the future. Maybe 5 years from now, you will open these and see how you felt 5 years ago. We're also constantly changing, so why would you not want to remember what were you feeling or thinking 5 years ago, and or 2 years ago, or a month ago. Sometimes I don't remember that. But yeah, so I was really inspired to write those love letters to myself. This little project over here that I just give you a peek is a super easy little flip book, I guess you would call it, just to document some memories. We recently went to Paris. Went to Paris for the first time. Well, it was back in July last year, but I'm still living through those memories because it was my lifelong dream to go to Paris, and we have the most amazing time. So I have been documenting, or I have been creating different projects to document those that amazing trip, not just for me, but I want each one of my girls to kind of have something that I made with some pictures of them, so they can remember and just keep it somewhere in their room, and they can look back at our amazing trip. And I can only hope we go again, but I want to live through present days today, and also treasuring the experiences that we had. And so yeah, so I just wanted to kind of talk about that for a little bit, and I can't wait to read what you guys think. Again, I'm gonna link that study that I found on the description box of this video, so you can go and read it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please continue the conversation on how crafting helps you using your hands, disconnecting from the world for a little bit, maybe just creating something beautiful, not so much worrying about the end result, but the process of the present time, the right now, how it makes you feel. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.